for the Ford today. I'm going to try and get some of all these big roots pulled out of the ground. If I don't have to sweat it, I had them two big trees here, took them out, and the roots all came out with it. It was in at an angle, or most of them. There's a couple little ones, but I had one cut down here, partially rotten, and then I had a great big one there, remainders of it. That's a big live root that way, and one over there, and one over there. So I'm going to try and cable them here, and I'm going to just hook them up. Oh, just pull on the winch. I'm not going to use the winch. Just a pain in the ass to reel it in, reel it out. So we'll just tug on them. Well, that's part of one. That's part of the stump that was already rotted. Get some of this pulled out. I have a pile of stuff. I'm going to pull these other poplars, stumps. That's why I left. Got a little height on there. Well, looks like I'm going to be doing some digging, so shut you off and we'll get back to it. Digging like a groundhog here. This cable kinks. Kind of hard to hook up sometimes. Now, see what kind of earth we're going to move. And I hope it don't just break off. I'm going to just pull slow at it. Them roots want to break off. Part of that came out. See, that stump is kind of rotten, but I might have to dig around it to actually get that stump out. So we're going to try digging up some of these others. They're green, and we'll just get tied on them whole and see what happens. All we can do. This is a big old root, this one. The master. Sorry guys, thanks for flying. That root went way back down there. It actually was underneath of that tree. But most of that one came out. We got a couple more big ones in over here. So it's going to come in at a different angle. We'll try that. I think I have room over here. much room and then I'm in the trees, so. Really don't like using cables for that reason, and that's supposed to be a good sling, but he cut into the tree, which he broke. So I usually throw a coveralls over, but I'm going to try and get a chain right through there. This don't work. I have a great big tow strap, and I use that when I pull the tree down, but it's just so big to get in here. It's an 11,000 pound chain, so shouldn't break the chain. Wow, there's something holding on. I'm gonna dig another hole. Might have to try and pull it backwards. All we done is broke the stump off. Even that, there's still a root holding on. Still roots. Lots of them. Yeah, there's a souvenir. Yeah, no, we got a big one here. I'm gonna try and dig that one out. Well, the truck's in place. Okay. That's just about enough digging for this time. See if we can get this one out. I think we're gonna call it a day. Now, if you're watching, you're trying to pull things. You have room and you want to be able to unhook your hook real easy after. Go do a slip knot with your chain. Just run it around, run it back to itself. Now it's a slip knot because I've got two roots together and I'm trying to take them both at once. Pull it back out that way, across, sideways, maybe it'll rip it out, but not today. Enough destruction today, I mean, on my back, so I can't do this too long. I gotta go do something else, maybe go for a ride in the bush. I gotta move some wood into the cabin. Just try to get this cleaned up if I can before it snows, but we got a nice sunny day today, like plus 5 Celsius, so it'll be nice to clean a little of that up. Yeah. Stumping with the Ford, but I got some pretty big roots going through here, and I have another tool that's kind of a hook, but I think I'll wait till I have someone here so they can just kind of pull it, and I don't have to keep running back to the truck and that kind of thing. So you can just hook it in a spot, give it a pull, rip some of these bigger roots out, so when the grass comes in I'm able to cut the grass here. So just try and level this out a little bit, but it's enough for today. I don't want to break the old Ford all in one day. Get on to something else. Oh yes, it's cleanup day. The shop is a mess. This sawdust and dirt and summer projects, and I gotta get some of this stuff put away. I need room in here, so it's cleanup day. Okay. Well, if the wind don't catch that door, let me get in. Get this other stuff out. Oh my goodness, are you gonna help? Are you gonna help? Oh my big baby. I'm busy, yeah, you know, I'm busy. Yeah. I'm just trying to get ready for winter. Yeah, it's gonna get white pretty soon. Yeah. Oh yeah. So, we gotta get the oil changed. Probably not gonna help me, but I'm gonna get the oil changed. It's about 400 or 500 kilometers overdue. A couple trips to town. But gotta get it changed, get things put away. That's why I've been cleaning the shop. I got some other things to show you in here and things to show you in the cabin. Oh, we got lots going on. So stay tuned and we will, what's the matter, Bert? Come here, come here, come here. Come here, big Bert. Hey, oh, my big Bert. Oh, yeah. You like that, don't you? You like that. You like being cuddled. Yeah, your brother not so much. Hey. Where you want to hang out in here and help, Bert? Hey, you want to hang out and help? Oh, come here. My big Bert. My big Bert. Hey. Ernie don't like the vacuum cleaner. But we need, we said we're going to change oil, so we have ramps. Just put the car up just a little bit. Got to hit them pretty close. So we've had like 5 cloudy days in a row, so I got to listen to the generator a little bit. I don't want my batteries in the cabin to get down too low. We're still at 35%, but I think we're going to have rain and snow and whatever, so yeah, it looks pretty straight. You never have the right wrench. I always can't remember. And then I had to use the socket, I remember. You don't have the correct, it's metric. I don't have the correct wrench. It's in the other toolbox somewhere. So, I found that. Oh. You see why I gotta have it up on ramps. But this little Women light, it is quite the light. I did a review on it. You know, put it on to 15,000 lumens or whatever. I can magnetic stick it, just stick it to the bottom, and we're close to where you want to see what you're doing, and it's not in the way. It's a pretty awesome little light. You know, I'm going to turn it the other way. Hey, well, we're going the wrong way. Oh, it's so close to that muffler. Muffler that makes loops and bends, and I don't know what all it goes to. Holy crap. Here, this thing's all up at the front of the engine, like crazy. Little heat exchanger. This goes up to the turbo. That comes around, goes up to the engine. But let's see how hard that is to take off. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. It's got a proper washer on there. Oh, better get my catch bucket. It's got a proper washer on there. Now, you always get a handful of oil. It don't matter how you do this. You get a handful of oil. It's just You don't want to drop the plug, or you got to dig it out of the oil pan. You want to change oil if you're just starting out new at things like this. I showed my daughter. Oh, don't spill it all over. You see why I have some oil patches on my floor. Don't always hit the bucket. So make sure you're pulling the right plug. The oil's pretty black. It just said change it. It's pretty black. Yeah. And you see where that oil filter is? I can sort of get my one hand in, and usually if it's not too hard to take off, if you put it on hand tight, you can usually, there we go. Okay, I'm going to get you out of the way because you're going to get a little oil bath otherwise. But it did come loose. It was oil your O-ring when you put your new one on, and usually you can put it on, tighten it up as tight as you can, hand tight, and it will come off with your hand, not of a wrench. So when you get your filter off, just make sure that your O-ring is on here, because sometimes they'll stick to the engine, and then you pull it off, try and put a new one on, you'll end up with an oil leak. So make sure your O-ring is on there. And then I take just fresh clean oil, and I just dab it on this O-ring. Now this filter goes on kind of sideways. My truck it's straight up and down, so I always, a diesel engine, always fill the filter, you know, half, 3/4 full. Get some oil in there, that way you get oil pressure quicker. But these here, you can't put much oil in them, or you wind up spilling it back in your face trying to get them on, because you got to lay them just about right sideways. The other thing is look at the numbers, and make sure that you can see your numbers, and get your other filter if you don't have it wrote down. Make sure you have the right number, because sometimes the filter's too tight and people have to pound a screwdriver through them and try and crank them off, and then you go to put your other filter on and it's the wrong number, and you're not going to be happy. So little things just to remember. But a lot of this oil changing business can simply be done by yourself. I have a couple of wooden ramps that I built, and then I saved a few dollars, and I got a hold of a set of these plastic ones that are a little nicer. So just try and get at it and do your own oil. Save what you can. Yeah, this little Woobin, this is a Woobin. It's a Pro X2 Pro. If you ever look that up, Woobin X2 Pro. It is one awesome little light. You know, I had the side light on. I just slide this little lever forward, push it, I get the front light, and I push it twice real fast. Then it comes on 1500 lumens, and I can stick it up here. There. And we can just get the oil in. This little girl takes, I think, 6 liters. It's a V6. It's a VVT, direct injected. You got lots to get up and go. Well, I just put 5 liters. Let's start it. Let it run for, 30 seconds or a minute. Get the oil pumping through, and then back off the ramps. Move your bucket first. I didn't spill much, but the bumper kind of caught it, and the shroud there spilled a little, so I had to clean it up. But now I can just, the car's sitting down totally level, so I can give it a quick check, make sure it's good. And if I have to add a half a liter, I'll add a half a liter, and go from there. So that's just simple. Just gotta be off grid. You gotta have a shop for your vehicle, even if you're on grid. You gotta have a place to work on your vehicle. So if you're like me, this shop was pretty important when you're off grid. Vehicle's always warm in the winter. Well, that stove doesn't let it get cold. What? What do you want? What do you want? You gonna dance? What do you want? Huh? What do you want? What is that? What do I have? What do I have? Would you like it? Would you like some? Would you like some? Would you like some? Oh, easy, easy. Oh, she loves her carrots.